My name is Milo Beasley.
Milo Beasley. And
Yep.
what's the name of the show?
The Milo Beasley Show.
That would make sense.
Yep, made a little trying to.
This is the Milo Beasley Show. This is the Milo Beasley Show. There's only one thing you need to know. This is the Milo Beasley Show. And now, here's your host, Milo Beasley.
And welcome to the Milo Beasley Show. Doot. We are hanging out here at Florida SuperCon inside the air conditioning because it's 112 degrees outside. My guest this week, Barry Bostwick. How are you doing?
I'm very cool. Thank God.
Yes.
You know, it's very cool. It's a cool place to be, and Milo, it's cool to be with you. And
Yeah, I'm super glad that we.
It's just all real cool. Right?
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm super glad that we were able to talk. As I've mentioned to you in passing many times before, Spin City is one of my favorite shows of all time, and
Why is that? Do you think?
It was just really well written, and that was what mid '90s.
Mid '90s. Yeah.
So I was in high school at that point and never really considered politics, and it something about it. I don't know if it romanticized politics or whatever, but the writing on it was absolutely great. I was also a huge Michael J. Fox fan from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
So, I was watching everything he was in. And then from there, I've actually, oddly enough, I think I watched Spin City before I watched Rocky Horror.
Oh.
So I knew,
Sure.
So then when I watched Rocky Horror, I was like, oh, that's the guy from Spin City.
It's a weird combination, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even weirder is when I played George Washington after I did Brad Majors in Rocky Horror. I don't know how they would ever have given me the job as George Washington if anybody involved in that production had ever seen Rocky Horror.
Never seen Rocky Horror.
But they did, thank God. But that's been the sort of trajectory of my career. It's always been some weird thing and then something very mainstream,
right.
Or maybe a Hallmark movie or something like that. And then I'll do FDR American Badass, something like that.
Yeah, and you did what was the Cougar Town, right?
Cougar Town.
That was
right.
So
quite a bit of Cougar Towns. Yeah.
So that were fun little shows there. But yeah, so then obviously it all comes back to Rocky Horror, and so I don't know if there's one this convention, but you do a lot of screenings.
We're doing one here.
So we're doing
on
one
Saturday
here.
night at 10 o'clock. Yeah.
So you're doing a lot of screenings, and is it are those just the most rowdiest crowds you've ever?
Oh yeah, so it's great. It's all fun, and I wish I had the alcohol and marijuana booth, just outside the arena, because everybody just has a great time, So this is the show that just keeps giving to me.
Are you amazed that that Rocky Horror is still celebrated by even young fans today?
Yeah.
That it's transcended time. I mean,
it does. Well, I think
pardon the Time Warp pun, but it is transcended time.
Well, I think not only is it just entertaining and weird and snappy and fun music, and it's about sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but I think the themes of "Don't Dream It, Be It" and the themes of just really honor who you really are, find out who you are, and accept people for who they are, non-judgmental way of existing, and I think that's one of the reasons. It's all about the loss of innocence. Every character in this at one point loses their innocence, and that's why young people, I think, are attracted to it.
Yeah, and as the themes you were saying, it's very 2019. It's a lot of the finally growing as people, as a a human race, and understanding that people are people.
Right. Right. Yeah. Even as opposed to the current political scene, I think we are trying to hop, skip, and jump over the last 4 years, and hopefully not the next 4 years.
I'm going to have to go, I try not to get political, but I'm going to absolutely agree with you, and I know,
Because we just don't want to roll back any of the any of the advances that have been made in the sort of queer community, and so I'm proud of that, of it being a sort of calling card for that.
So, I have to ask, you've done film, movie, stage, television, stage.
Yeah.
What is?
Hey, 1 second.
Yep.
Hey guys, do me a favor. Come behind us for 1 second. Yeah, come, because I'm doing an interview, and I want to see you guys behind us.
Yeah, this is great.
Just put your things down and come around here. And this is my family.
Yes.
Yeah, this is my daughter, my son here, and my other two daughters. And we don't live in the past.
No.
We don't live in our sort of Rocky Horror-ish lives. But these people they are keeping this show alive.
Absolutely.
And thematically, and it's. Are you having fun?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You're still too tall.
I'm too tall, I know.
You're too tall. But no, you should be playing me. Like because if you look at me in the floor show, in the Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Right.
I'm the tallest one there with the longest legs, and so you could be me.
How did you do this?
It was horrible. The high heels.
How tall are you?
Terrible. I'm 6'4".
6'2", so close
There we go.
You're 6'2".
Yeah.
Without the heels.
Without, I mean, yeah,
How high?
how high are your heels? 6
Oh, they're
inches.
6. They're 6, yeah.
And have you worn them a lot?
Well, I mean, practicing.
Practicing. Wow, you're doing great.
Did you ever like fall or almost hurt yourself in the heels?
No, but I think in the movie I stepped on Susan's toe or something during. Some people have told me that you see this wince on her face.
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
It was a horribly dangerous thing to put us on. We came out of the swimming pool. We were all wet, and then we had to
so
dance.
like they didn't like just do like the they didn't. It wasn't like movie magic where they were like, okay, we're gonna do this and then this. Like they went straight.
Not that I think we came out
my
and
gosh.
it was a low budget movie. They didn't have a lot of time to make us comfortable. All right, you guys can get the fuck out. Thank you, man. But just hang off here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So as I was saying, yeah, that was I mean, and that's every day. That's every day in your life, right?
These people, they just follow me around.
It's beautiful.
It's wonderful. We have fun. It's just a fun life for these people. They love dressing up. It's like Halloween every day.
Halloween every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So film, television, stage, or
Right.
film, television, stage.
Yeah.
You have a preference over?
Anything that helps me put my kids through college.
Well, stage you got to get everything in one take, though, right? Like, that's got to be a little bit.
No, I'm not crazy for stage work anymore. It takes too much effort. It's too much anxiety, and I think I've reached the age where I don't want to have to worry about whether I remember every word perfectly.
Right. Yep.
Yep. So.
All right. So we're gonna wrap up here. Before we
Okay.
do, are you on the social medias?
I think I'm on Facebook.
You're on
That's all.
Facebook?
I have none of that other stuff.
Yeah, none of the other stuff.
I should. My wife says I should have it.
I agree. I think people would be happy to reach out and chat with you. All right. So anything else before we wrap up?
I'd rather just talk to you and let you talk to them.
That's fine.
No, Yeah, go onto my Facebook page.
Yes.
I never look at it, so
Somebody needs
don't
to.
ask me a lot of questions, and you might get an answer 6 months later after I've taken a sleeping pill at 2 in the morning and I'm going, maybe I'll check my Facebook page to see who's, and then I'll say something rude.
So anything else before we wrap up here from our day 2 of SuperCon?
Day 2, no, just come on down. This is going to be on before this con is over with.
I think it'll be on before Raleigh. It'll be on
Before Raleigh. Oh,
yeah.
well, come to Raleigh. We got the whole Rocky Horror crew there.
Yeah, so it should be fun.
Tim and myself and Meatloaf.
Yeah,
and
I'm
Pat.
super excited to see Tim.
Oh yeah, it's going to be great.
All right. Well,
But this is fun too. Thank you, Milo.
Thank you very much.
Great. See you later.
Bye,
Bye.
My guest this week, Carolina Ravassa. How are you doing?
Carolina Ravassa.
We're gonna do this again. I said it right the first time.
It's okay.
I said it right
You
in the
can keep
panel.
this. I like
All right.
it.
All right,
Carolina.
Carolina
Happens
Ravassa.
every day in my life. I'm
Yeah.
used to it. All
You
good.
know, like the thing is, like I'm sitting there saying, "Don't say Carolina. Don't say
No,
Carolina."
I know. I think it happens to everybody. They get in their head and then they say Carolina, and then they go,
Yeah.
ah!